So all together again, gang, blow the roof off of this thing. You guys ready to make the magic happen?
What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today's vlog, it's a special one because it is my very first solo trip to Walt Disney World. That's right, I am going by myself for an entire week for the 50th celebration. Solo trip, all the parks, all the fun. It's just, I really can't wait. And I see a lot of people asking questions about, you know, has anyone ever been to Walt Disney World solo, that kind of thing. So I'm going to be kind of detailing that throughout my trip. And today we're having a travel day going to Walt Disney World. So while I'm doing that, stick around for this whole video, because as we go through the videos, I'm going to be answering some questions that a lot of you might have about taking a solo trip. Will I miss my kids? Are my kids happy for me? Am I scared to travel to Walt Disney World alone? Do I feel like I'm going to feel alone? All those kind of things. So stick around, I'll be answering some of those as we travel. So without further ado, guys, I'm here, you're here, this is the Daily Dadtrick. Let's go travel to Walt Disney World. I have made it to my main terminal here, Concourse C, or Concourse if you want to call it. Terminal Concourse, same thing. Anyways, I think it's time for that one of those questions that I mentioned earlier. We're gonna start with an easy one. Am I excited to go to Walt Disney World solo for the first time? And that answer is absolutely yes. It has always been on my bucket list to go to Disneyland or Walt Disney World by myself, and I live in Colorado, so that is a huge trip for me to go by myself. And I'm going to be there for not only a few days but a full week, so it is not only a solo trip to Walt Disney World, but it is a solo vacation all week by myself. I am meeting a few friends out there, one high school friend of mine. Also, I'm going to be meeting a couple of Disney friends that I've met online, so I'm very excited for that as well. But I'm so very excited to be going to Walt Disney World solo for the very first time. For all of you, get all the 50th celebration stuff, all of it. Super stoked. And I am super hungry, so I'm going to wait in this long line at McDonald's to get some food. It is just before 5 a.m. and my flight doesn't leave for another hour, so I got some time. They always say get to the airport 2 hours early, but I'm always sitting at the terminal for like an hour and a half. You gotta have the morning coffee. You can't live without it. It's just the way it is. And we have finished eating, getting the coffee in my system because I probably got, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 hours of sleep. I just couldn't sleep, you know, the anticipation. So we're on the People Mover. My friend Kristen called this the People Mover when she was in Denver just recently. She has a YouTube channel. Go check that out. I'll link it in the description below. Unfortunately, we did not get the new Disney Southwest airplane. But that's got to be what? A 1 in a couple 100,000 chance? Because they only made one of them.
So please don't place anything in that center seat. We want to make sure we slow down the boarding process so we get you out of here.
And we have made it on our flight here to Orlando, one step closer to Walt Disney World's 50th celebration. This plane is absolutely packed, literally full, and two lovely ladies here let me jump in the middle seat at the very front of the plane, even though I was group seat. So I'm still at the front. It worked out. of the plane. That was 2.5 or more hours, and I can feel the humidity here already. I'm absolutely excited, and there's already some 50th anniversary magic in this airport that I'll show you all. Also, I really couldn't do any vlogging in the airplane because everybody was asleep and I didn't want to be talking. It was a very early flight, so I'm going to drop 2 of those questions from earlier. And let's go with how do my kids feel about me going to Disney World without them? Because every time that we've been, they've been with me. And to tell you the truth, they are very, very, very excited for me. They talk about what I'm going to do. They talk about what I'm going to ride, what they want me to FaceTime them at. So they're very, very excited for me to come and do my vlogging and do my YouTube channel because they know it's very important to me. Next question is, will I miss my kids? Obviously, yes. I'm going to miss them very, very, very much, especially being in Walt Disney World without them, where we all love that spot. It's gonna be a little bit hard at first, I think, you know, to be there without them, but I grew up on Disneyland, and I love Walt Disney World, so I think we'll be good. But yes, I am gonna miss them, and I wish they were here, but I'm doing this for me. It's always been on my bucket list to do a solo trip. I love my kids, there's no doubt about that. And here we are, you guys, the first bit of Walt Disney World 50th anniversary magic right here on the shuttle to the main terminal. They got all these stickers everywhere. There's Simba, there's Bo Peep, there's Mickey himself. Look at him. I wish I could have that in my room. There's Frozone, Olaf, R2's over here. See, Chip and Dale. Oh, they got the Soul. Dude from Soul, I can't remember his name. There's Goofy, Timon and Pumbaa, Donald Duck, Bambi, everybody. Here we are at the main atrium at the Orlando airport, and just up here they got the 50th anniversary logos going up on the Magic of Disney store here in the airport. It's beautiful. And right now I am looking for my baggage claim because they didn't say it when we landed, so I'm just kind of walking and hoping I see it. Wish me luck. I was on the wrong side, so I gotta go across, get my bag, and then come back across to go to the Magical Express. And we got the bag, finally, after going to the wrong spot. And it's time to hit Magical Express for the last ride ever on Magical Express. It is leaving at the end of the year, and it's gonna be our last time on it. So I'm very excited about that because I love the Magical Express, and let's send it off the most magical way we can. We are in the queue for Disney's Magical Express, and it stretches kind of a quarter way down the hall. So I imagine that we will be about maybe 30 minutes or so, hopefully sooner. Line goes all the way down, and then curves, comes all the way back up, curves again, and then goes down that way. We got a little bit to wait. So we're getting up to the front here of the line for Magical Express, and I'm gonna answer one of those questions that I mentioned in the beginning, and that is, am I nervous to come to Walt Disney World alone? Am I gonna feel lonely? That sort of thing. And the answer is no, absolutely not. I grew up on Disney in general, so this is kind of like in my element. Disneyland, Disney World, all of it. I'm just gonna be in my own world, enjoying me, doing my thing, making videos for you guys. Also, in the last couple of months, I've made some amazing connections on Facebook, on different groups, and I've made a lot of Disney fanatics that are similar to myself, and a few of them will be here at the same time, so I'm going to be able to get to meet them. I'm very excited about that as well. So I may be coming alone, but I'm not going to spend the entirety of my vacation alone, which is nice. Meeting new people and building relationships is something that is important to me, especially fellow Disney fans just like myself. We are through one queue, and now we're in the next queue to get on the bus to head to All-Star Movies. We have finally made it to the bus, and it's time to get on the bus and head to All-Star Movies. And I'm very sad to say goodbye to the Magical Express. One of my most favorite features, or you know, things that you get for free for coming to the park. And it's very sad that it's gone away. I know Mars is gonna, you know, pick up the slack, but I mean, come on, it's Disney. You know, you get a little movie on the way there and everything. It sets up for the magic, in my opinion. So hopefully one day they bring something like that back that is up to par with the Magical Express. Cross your fingers.
Welcome aboard, gang. My name is Jerry. It's going to be my privilege to be your driver this afternoon out to the Walt Disney World Resort area. We're going to Disney World, not the real world.
Yeah.
A lot better. We got a short little 25, maybe 30-minute ride to the property, at which time about 5 minutes later, we're going to be pulling into the All-Star music.
Yeah.
All right. Then we go next door to All-Star Movies. That's what I'm saying. All of this doesn't take too terribly long, gang. I guarantee you, because let's face it, I'm awesome. I make the magic happen.
Love to hear it.
We do know you've been doing some traveling today, and we got a little bit of a ride ahead of us, so if you need to, we do have a restroom on board in the back of the coach on the right-hand side, but please, if you decide to use that or get out of your seat for any reason, keep in mind we are going to be in motion, shimmying and shaking and reeling and rocking all the way out to Walt Disney World, and it is not a very magical way to start your most magical vacation at the most magical place on earth by slipping and falling on a Magical Express. So, all together again, gang, blow the roof off of this thing. You guys ready to make the magic happen?
Yeah!
Yes, let's make it happen, Captain. Again, gang, my name is Jerry. It's going to be my privilege to be your driver this afternoon. We're going to be talking, we get a little closer to the resorts. Till then, just sit back, relax. Welcome aboard. We're going to Walt Disney World.
Yeah!
Eggs and bacon. You guys getting excited yet?
Yeah!
I should hope so, because if you look straight out our windshield, there's Goofy, there's Mickey, there's Minnie for the freshly repainted sign of the 50th anniversary, welcoming us to Walt Disney World, the most magical place on earth. Give yourselves a round of applause. You made it! All right, we are officially here. We're going to make our way over to our first stop, which is going to be the All-Star Music, and then go right next door to All-Star Movies.
And that is gonna do it for our travel day here to Walt Disney World's 50th celebration. We are here at the All-Star Movies Resort. It was so much fun getting here, and I can't wait. Right after this video, I'm gonna do a tour of this resort, of the All-Star Movies. You can see the pool right over here. It's absolutely amazing. Never stayed here before, so I'm excited to see everything just as much as you're going to be excited to see everything. So stick around, make sure you are subscribed down below, hit that red button. I hope that I have earned your subscription by this point, and there's tons of Walt Disney World 50th anniversary content to come after this, so please hit that red button down below, and like I said, hopefully I have earned your subscription by this point. But as always, guys, I will see you on the next one. Later.